Yo, how's it going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today we saw some pretty interesting things go down at the UFC 300 press conference. One of those things was the crowd pretty much bullying Dana White into raising the 50K bonus all the way to 300 thou wow, which is pretty freaking crazy given the fact that Dana White just did all of that on a whim. It kind of makes you realize, or it kind of makes you think about how much money the UFC actually has at their disposal. Now, obviously, this is a great thing for the fans because it's obviously going to be an incentive for the fighters to go in there and give us an amazing fight. Obviously, the fighters at UFC 300 got a good paycheck. They're getting a good paycheck for this fight because it is a huge event. And on top of that, they had the possibility to get another 300 rackies, right, to go home to. So in this video, pretty much, I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions on the 3 fights that are likely to win, one of these $300,000 bonuses. And I'll go ahead and throw in one honorable mention. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and leave your own predictions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the countdown. So I think the first fight that we should mention in this list is the most obvious one, and that's Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan for the following reasons. Right now, Charles Oliveira is the fighter with the most performance of the night win bonuses, and I think that he has a pretty good chance at beating someone like Arman Tsarukyan. Let's keep in mind, Arman Tsarukyan is the favorite in this fight. If Charles Oliveira is able to beat him, I think he gets that 300K bonus, especially because we know that Charles Oliveira is very dangerous in his submission game. Now, the same thing could be said about Arman Tsarukyan. If he gets through someone like Charles Oliveira, who has this crazy freaking aura around him in a spectacular fashion, I think Arman Tsarukyan could definitely be a fighter that wins that 300K bonus. Now, the next fight that I want to mention that probably has a fighter that's going to win one of those $300,000 bonuses is obviously Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why. If this fight stays standing, I 100% believe Alex Pereira is going to knock out Jamal Hill. I think that Alex Pereira is the better striker. I think that he beats Jamal Hill in the striking department. There is no doubt about it. Now, Jamal Hill is a smart guy. He's a savvy guy. A lot of people don't give him credit for that. He's been saying the entire time since this fight was announced that he wanted to strike with Alex Pereira. I think he's lying, personally. I think that he's trolling. This is MMA at the end of the day. This isn't kickboxing. This isn't Muay Thai. He's not going to go in there and just try to stand with Alex Pereira. At least that's what I believe. I think that Jamal Hill is going to go in there and try to look for some positions to take down Alex Pereira. The worst positions that Alex Pereira has been in his entire MMA career is when he's forced to defend against grappling and wrestling exchanges. Now, if Jamal Hill goes out there and gets the upset victory against someone like Alex Pereira, he's definitely going to win that $300,000. But if this fight stays standing, if this fight stays, with kicks, punches, and elbows, I think Alex Pereira is definitely going to knock out Jamal Hill, and he's going to get that 300 thou wow. Now, before we go ahead and give our number 1 spot for the fight that's likely to have a 300K bonus, we have to give our honorable mention. And I think that spot definitely goes to Jalen Turner versus Renato Money Moicano. Now, I think that Jalen Turner is obviously the better striker between the two, and he's beat strikers that are better than Renato Moicano. His performance against Bobby Green was absolutely electrifying. But we've also seen some great things from Renato Moicano. I mean, this guy averages twice as many takedowns compared to Jalen Turner, and how he was able to control and beat up someone like Drew Dober round after round was absolutely crazy to witness. So in my opinion, this is an absolutely sleeper of a pick for a fight that I think has the potential to have one of these fighters win that 300K bonus. And for our number 1 spot, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already guessed it, is Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. I mean, these guys are absolutely going to give us a war. This is the people's main event. Two tough guys that have a ton of experience that the fans love. This is the people's main event without a doubt. Now, whoever wins this fight, which I believe goes to a decision, I don't see anybody getting knocked out. I honestly don't see anybody getting knocked out in this fight. What I do expect to see is a war, and I think that's exactly what we're going to get. I think we're going to get a war in this fight without a doubt. And whoever comes out victorious in this fight is going to get that 300 thou wow, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your predictions for this fight down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this video. As always, it's a pleasure talking to each and every single one of you guys. Peace out and have a good one.